What is up, everybody? This is Dubisttot, and today we're going to be taking a look at a farming spot, two farming spots actually, for the Fool's Cap herb. The two locations that I use, I got very good results with, and you'll be able to see those results in this video. So let's take a look at the first route that I do use. So the first route that I use is in the town long step zone, and through the power of Microsoft Paint, I was able to draw on the map the route that I use. As you can see, it's in the bottom right corner of the map, and the location that is a circle up there, that is probably your best spot to be finding the Fool's Cap. That is where I found a majority of it while farming, as well as on the very bottom where you see the kind of squiggly lines down there. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the route in action, and you'll quickly notice that we are getting a ton of Fool's Cap while we're in this marsh area. This really is, this and the place near the bottom of the zone is really the two best place that I have found for Fool's Cap, because there's just so many there, and the mobs, they really don't attack you in the place that I'm at right now. If they do, they are casting a spell on you that does take them a very long time to cast, long enough that you'll have the herb gathered so that they won't interrupt you. So now we're coming up to the end of our 30-minute farming session, and you'll be able to see the results that I did get from farming for this first session. And the results I got were very surprising. I didn't think I would get this many, but I was very happy with the results that I did get. So there you go, you can see my bag, and now let's go over the actual results. So first off, we have the Fool's Cap, and we were able to get 140 of them. That's 7 stacks, and if you're doing it for gold like I am, that is about 817 gold, which is very good for 30 minutes. Next up, we had the green tea leaf, which we had 97 of, and once again, if you're doing that for gold, that is about 254 gold on my server. It's most likely different on yours. Make sure to check your auction house. We also had 3 of the golden lotus. I was very surprised I got that many, but I'm not going to complain. And that is about 150 gold, 158 gold to be exact, which is about 474 gold. And we also picked up 34 of the life spirits, as well as 6 of the water spirits. Those two together got me a bonus 24 gold, so that was also a nice pickup. And if you want to take a look at the gold total that I got from this, it was right around 1,570 gold and 3 silver if you want to be precise. Now that we have the results from the first route, the question is, what is the second route, and is it better than the first one for Fool's Cap as well as gold? So to find out, let's take a look at what the second route is and give it a 30-minute run. So the second route takes place in the Dread Waste, and the map probably looks pretty confusing, so I will try to explain it relatively quickly. So the 2 dotted lines are alternate ways that you can take. There's 2 ways to go. As you can see, one of the dotted lines is 1 and the second is 2. What 1 is it's just kind of like a filler to go back to the meat and potatoes of the route, but it's kind of a longer way, and while you're on that route, you're going to be finding a lot of different herbs, not necessarily Fool's Cap. I did find a few while I was taking that way, but I really don't know if it's worth it. You guys experiment with it and let me know which one you prefer, because I really don't have a preference here. I mean, they're both pretty decent. The second one, it skips straight back to the beginning, and you go right to the good part, and you're not going to be taking time out to take that option 1. So I don't know, it really is debatable. Option 1, you're still getting herbs, you're still getting a good amount of them. Option 2, you go straight back to the very good part of it. It really is debatable, and I'll have to look into it further to find which is better. So the 2 circle places are your best places to be finding Fool's Cap. If you want, you can just stay around there. You will find a good amount. Probably not as much as actually taking the route, but you will find a good amount in those 2 locations. So once again, we'll do a 30-minute session of farming, seeing how good this farming location is. And you'll notice that when you're by the water, there's going to be a ton of Fool's Cap. That is generally where it spawns. It may spawn away from the water sometimes, but if you're really looking for a good concentration of it, definitely go by the water. As you can see here, I'm at the end of my 30 minutes already, and I'm in the one of the best farming locations for it that I had included on the map. It was the bigger area that I had circled, It is very good. As you can see, I'm just finding a ton of Fool's Cap, and I have some competition. But even with the competition that I had, I was able to get a ton of Fool's Cap, and I was very happy with the results. And you'll see that after this, that this farming route, the second farming route, is very good and definitely worth your time. You can get so much gold if that's what you're looking for, or also a ton of Fool's Cap if you need it for your professions. So there you go, our 30 minutes are done. Now let's go take a look at the results. So here we go, let's take a look at the results. As you can see, we were able to get 203 Fool's Cap, which is 63 more than the first route. But we were only able to get 70 of the green tea leaf. Hopefully my dog shuts the hell up down there because he's barking his ass off. Which was 27 less than the first route. But we were able to get 9 of the desecrated herbs, which really weren't worth too much. They were only worth 16 gold, so they weren't really a factor in there. But we were able to get 4 of the golden lotus, 1 more than the first route, which got us 632 extra gold. And that is absolute luck getting that many, so don't expect to get that much from it. But I was also able to get 22 of the life spears as well as 8 of the water spears. And take a look at the total income from this. I was able to get 2,034 gold and 92 silver in just 30 minutes of farming. That's over 4,000 gold in an hour of farming this route. Give or take a few hundred, based on the golden lotus that you might find. So after taking a look at the 2 routes that we used, the second route proved victorious, gaining us an extra 500 gold over the first route. But keep in mind, one route may have more competition than the other. It's totally based on your server. Also, your prices of herbs are probably different on your server. In the past, my server's economy has been totally messed up. It's just off the charts how retarded my server's economy is. It might have calmed down now. I'm not totally sure how it matches up to other servers. I haven't really looked into that yet because I've been grinding to 90, which I have finally hit. But anyways, this has been Dubisttot. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And since I'm trying to grow, make sure to subscribe as well as spread the word about my channel. It would be greatly appreciated. But anyways, this has been Dubisttot. I plan on bringing more gold guides as well as herbalism and other profession guides in the near future. I'll look forward to one later this week. But anyways, once again, this has been Dubisttot. See you guys later.